Hey up everyone, this is the Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6 in a rather dreary, horrible day, but picking up where we left off, I have got my crafting terminal all set up, pretty pipes organised down here. I'll just quickly jump down and show you what we've done. So, a series of gold chests in here so I can have speed upgrades. Just makes pulling things up to the crafting table a lot quicker. And I mean, I've filled 1, 2, 3 and a bit chests with all the stuff that we got. I've got our drawers set up, so all these compacting drawers, making it a lot easier getting stuff like redstone blocks and powder and iron and gold and copper and lead, and yeah, that just makes it so much easier. Again, speed upgrade and a priority upgrade, so anything that comes into the system will try to go in here first. All the drawers locked. I've got some of the stones in here. I've got some of the lesser used stones, but you never know, if we get building we might use some. And yeah, had to pop a few upgrades in some of these, and then void upgrades in these. So what these void upgrades do is, if it fills up, it'll just destroy any excess that goes in there. So as you can see, got 8,000 in there. When that fills up, which is like 8 times 2024, it's a lot, but that's nice there. I have got our ore processor over here. It's a bit messy, we're trying out a few different designs, but what I'm going to be doing is, in this pipe here, setting filters. So, as I've not quite got there just yet, I haven't hooked up to the main system, but eventually I want to hook this down here and into the pipes, so that whenever I go mining, I can dump into there, and it'll automatically take the chunks, throw them into here, grind them down, wash them into the nuggets, which then go back into our storage drawers. This does auto feed out, so although I manually put things in, they do automatically come out at the end. Yeah, it's a bit messy. Yeah, I could probably do this a little bit neater, but do you know what? You're not going to see it once it's working, so let's leave that there. Just need to wait for it to be nightfall, because this weather is more than a little annoying. I shifted all his machines here and just stuck the solar panel sticking outside. We do have in this pack flux networks, so I could create an underground power generator, hook it up to a flux network, and then I can just have flux points dotted about. But to make these, we do need flux cores, which needs IR vendors. So, not something we're going to get soon, but it does mean that we might have to go down the route of mob farms sooner rather than later. And got a Tetris bench up here, so let's get some iron and repair our axe. So, 2, and that is so much quicker than it was before. There we go. Right. What I have found, because if you can see, or not see, in fact, let's turn this rain down, because that is annoying. That's much better. Right. The house is all but gone. These guys keep trying to pick a fight. Now, I am more than willing to engage them in that. What you want to be careful of is the pillagers that have got a banner. If you kill them, you get cursed, and the pillagers will just keep coming and coming and coming. Now, I haven't moved any of my seeds yet because I need to get a farm set up. Same with the kelp, but again, that's not actually got anything in it right now. There we go. Did an update. Everything seems to have had a bit of a reset. Even my chisel and bits were coming out with items that I have not even able to build yet because of the ID change, but that's all fine. They're easy enough to reset. I am going to build a lot more botany pots underground just so that I can get some food. Between episodes, what I'm probably going to do, I don't know if it's going to be after this one or the next, depending on what we get done. But I am going to expand our little patio here out so that it takes up this corner. And then I'm going to turn this corner into our kitchen. Bit of food, bit of preparation stuff. And then here, I can build a bit of a farm, but underground, I'll just have loads of botany pots. Filling up our kitchen with all the food that we need. For now though, we do want to take a look and let's see what we're going to do next. Now, the one thing I am running out of is wood. This took a long time to actually get all set up, and I'm going to need a lot more wood than what we've got. So we could go about making a tree farm through Create, but with the Axia and Ultimine, it's not too bad. Just need to make sure I've got lots of filters. Not filters, saplings in order to get plenty of trees. I do, because I'm going to create something. I'm going to plan to create something just for fun using Create a little bit later. But what I could do with is lots of cobblestone. I could do with a cobble generator. Create cobble gens are nice and easy. All you need is the drill, which is there, a lava and water source, and that's pretty much it. The hopper for the stone to fall in. However, interesting things can be done through Create as well. So let's get our mechanical drill first of all. When it comes to the fan and washing, obviously you can wash concrete powders to make concrete. Lime sand gets you silicon. Lime sand from crushing sand. So when we come to doing refined storage, washing gives us a nice source of silicon. It also, soul sand gives you nether quartz. We did look at the arid sand that gave us a load of nether quartz as well. But the interesting one, red sand has a chance of giving you gold nuggets, as does the red arid sand. And normal sand has a chance of giving you clay. This, and where is gravel? There's another one for gravel. And what the gravel does is give you a chance of getting, there it is, iron. Now, what we could do is build a cobbleworks that turns cobblestone into gravel, split it in half. Half of that goes to make wash and makes it iron. The other half gets turned then to sand, washed to make clay. Turn the clay into blocks, cook the blocks to make terracotta, and then crush the terracotta to make red sand, and then wash the red sand to make gold. You could effectively have an infinite iron and infinite gold factory, all using Create, as well as obviously infinite cobble, infinite gravel, sand, clay. You could even set the fans up with lava, so you can cook the sand and have infinite glass, infinite bricks, infinite terracotta as well. Now, oh, thankfully, it stopped raining. Making the terracotta seems like good to get the infinite gold, but this entire biome here is all just terracotta. So all I could really do is just stick an auto miner in here. I've got all the terracotta I ever need. Are there phantoms? Ooh. That scared the bejesus out of me. Come on, come on. Come on. I want to see if we can take one of these down. Get here. Cowards. Do you know what? Let's sleep. Let's get rid of them. Let's figure out what should we do. Should we go about... Well, I think we're definitely going to create cobbleworks. We need a bit of lava, but there's plenty of lava pools over here. We need a little bit more obsidian as well, so... Oh, got lava here. Ah, so we don't need to go anywhere. We do need a bit of obsidian, and there is a bit of a cheaty way of getting obsidian with that, which we'll come back to a little later. But we want to get our bucket of lava, and let's get a bucket of water. I forgot it doesn't like... I haven't got a proper infinite water source here. So let's just come over here, grab this one. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get a water pump so I can have like a water tank through Create as well, because they do look rather cool, the tanks. Probably over on that side, that's going to be a little bit more industrious. This will be a little bit more agricultural. So I think more of the magic-y mods is going to go on this side. More of the industrial mods will go on this side. But let's get down here and let's get some of our Create stuff. So we need some... Well, let's get everything with shafts, belts, gears. We are going to need a hopper, and it wouldn't hurt to get a chute. Right, and while we're at it, we'll get some andesite and that hopper. There we go. And hopper. I do love pretty pipes for these. These are relatively cheap for... Well, I mean, for this level of item management, it's extremely cheap. Just burning through some of these mineral berries for food. Right, so we've got this gear here, which is our nice fast one. So let's tell you what, let's get our wrench. Let's actually get properly prepared for this. And here, do you know what? I've just had an idea. Have we got another... Wait, we need those, and we need another extraction module. There we go. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, if you've got stuff like that and the items in your inventory, not in the storage, just take that item out and request. And you just pop the item back in the middle. There we go. Right. What we could do, if this comes out, what are we on? 92? It's 92. I said 90, it was 80. Does the cobble one have a void upgrade? No, it doesn't. Right. I have a plan. A cunning plan. storage drawers. Let's get a void upgrade in there for now. And this is going to work a little bit later. What we could do, if we were to have it continuously make cobble, when the cobble fills up, it starts transferring the cobble to the grindstone to turn to gravel, to turn to sand, to turn to gravel, to turn to iron and flint. What we want to do first, though, let's get this set up. So this, I mean, it's not going to take much to get a cobble gen here, and this is real dirty and quick. But then again, nothing in this playthrough so far has been what you would call well thought out. So that's our drill. Now it does mean anything we pop in front of it, nicely drill up. So from here we want our hopper, another andesite there, and then our hopper goes straight into our pipes, which I did not pick up out the terminal. You can hopper it into a chest and then extract from the chest, but the extraction module will extract from any inventory. So if we were to pop this here, let me just replace this, put it down, pop the extraction module in, and let's hook this up. There we go. Now if I was to pop one of these in here, like this limestone, yes, pulls it out nicely. Right, doesn't need to pull it out really quick because I don't think this is going to fill up. What we could do is now is chisel and bits again. I mean, I could build a proper like wall in front so you can't see the lava or the water, but I actually quite like the idea of it just almost suspended. And I could do this, make a glass pane out of this and use that, but for now, again, not well thought through, cheap and dirty story of the pack, to be honest. So, as with all cobble gens, water is such a pain in the backside, and you don't want the water and the lava to meet. So, lava will be here, water will be here. Never shall the two meet. Water goes straight down. Now, because of the chisel and bits, if I was to put that there, I could do with one in the back as well. That's there. One at the front. That there. If I put the water in here now, that should just go straight down. Haha! Oh, not very well thought out, but it works, which is the main thing. So pop the chisel and bits there. Pop that out of the way. Now this, because lava does what lava does. I'm gonna have to get over these. Ugh. Not made this easy for myself. Do you know what? There is a tool I'm going to be building that makes stuff like this quite a bit easier, but really should have built it by now. It's quite fun to play with as well. Do you know what? As soon as I've done this, I'm going to build it. It's going to make it a lot easier going forward. But now, does this go straight down, or does this start pouring out? Nope, straight down. Hits the chisels. Ha ha! Perfect. I could not have done that better if I tried. Right, there we are, cobble gen. Now, if I was to take a piece of this cobble and stick it, no, not there, but stick it on this as filter list, and I never put the void upgrade in there, did I? Either. So that's as iron. Now, this does have like 2,000 storage. It's going to take a while to fill up, but when this fills up, that will start putting the cobble into here. Which, if I throw the cobble we've got there, that'll grind it all up. Drop the gravel there. Gravel will wash. And that one became nothing. There is only a set chance of it happening, so it's not like it's going to happen to everyone. But it does mean we get a fair bit of extra gravel. This turns to cobblestone andesite. I have got 8,000 andesite. So what I might do, it's going to take a while for it all to... It's not going to wash cobble. At least I don't think it washes cobble anyway. No, you can only cook it. That's good. But that'll certainly speed up the process a little bit. And if I was to... Let's just take a couple of stacks of this anyway. And throw it in here. Put it at the front as well. And this, yeah, I did the funnel here. I could have just put a hopper underneath, but I thought the funnel just looked a little bit more in line with what we were building. I could fill all this out now. But there, with Create, we've just made a cobble gen. And in turn, an iron generator as well. Because although we might only get one nugget out of every, it's something like 15%. So it's not exactly going to be a fast process. Let's have a look. What's the rate? 12% chance. So that's 5, 6, 7, 1 in 8 chance, roughly. I'm not going to have them like be drowning in iron, but it's certainly going to help. We are going to use a lot more iron when we get into making steel. For now, that can just burn. Now I've mentioned steel, that is going to be the next thing we'd look at. Because I do need a lot of steel. Do you know what, that can be there for now. And the earlier we start making it, the better it's going to be. Now, steel, if we look in here, steel ingot. So, we can make steel through blasting steel dust. Steel dust being made by grinding steel, or enriched iron and coal in a metallurgic infuser. That's probably the quicker way of doing it. A blast furnace, however, turns iron into steel. However, for that to work, you do need coke, coal coke. And to make coal coke, we need a coke oven. Put coal, you get coal coke, you get creosote oil. The creosote oil then can be used for immersive engineering, for making windmills, for making well, wooden posts, windmills, water wheels, anything that creates RF, but it creates it passively. And I'm going to set some passive RF generation up as well, because it does look quite cool, the immersive engineering stuff. So what we're going to do first is make a coke oven. Now we need 27 coke bricks, because it goes in a 3x3 block, so we need 9 of these. Question is, we've got the clay. Have we got the bricks? No, we don't. So we need 4 times 9, which is 36. There we go, clay balls. And then while we're at it, the blast oven needs nether brick and bricks. We need another 36 bricks, and we need 36 netherrack. So let's go back and clay. Do you know what? Let's just get a stack full, and let's just get a stack of nether bricks as well. Nether blocks. Ooh, we have a bit of a problem. That is... This is a problem I didn't foresee. The pipes wouldn't like multiple things going in and out. That is unfortunate. However, quite easily remedied. There we go. So if I was to do that, there we go. That should now free up this. Let's see if that has worked. There's his netherrack. Let's see if we can get that clay. Oh, do you know what? It's gone into there already. Let's get you here. Okay, it might work. It's just might be that because I've filled it in there, it just went straight there. I will get the hang of this game eventually. Let's drop these in our redstone furnace, which needs switching on. There we go. Let's cook this up. I'll be back in a moment when all these are cooked up to where we need. In the meantime, let's treat ourselves to a nice steak. And do you know what? While we're at it, I did take a quick look at the pack to see what happens with this, and it turns out it was just because I had the inventory here. It threw it all into here instead of into the output slot. So I'm just going to create one of these and show you this. This is the tool we're about. It's going to make this whole messing around with these a lot easier. So shrink. If I sneak right click, makes me miniature. This is brilliant for stuff like this because I can actually run under and around the pipes instead of being constrained to like just a single block, which does mean when I come down to do stuff like this, it's so much easier. Now your jump height is a little weird because it's not quite like normal jump height, but you can still clear a full block. But when it comes to sorting all this out, it's going to make it so much easier. And had I thought forward a little bit more, I'd have probably put 2 layers of floor down more thoroughly, just so that I've got a bit more space like under here. But do you know what? This is good. Just whatever you do, don't pick a fight in this as well, because you do take more damage. But Right click back again, and I'm back to full size. We do have compact machines on here as well, which I am looking forward to having a little play with. We also, thanks to another update, Akashic Tomes. So all of the books that we've got, we're going to stick into a single book instead of having separate different ones. A lot better when we come to some of the magic mods as well, because a lot of those have books that you need to keep track of. And do have a few more of these to cash in as well. So let's cash some of these in, because we do get some rewards. See if we get anything useful. These just, apart from that one that gives me an iron ender, generally just gives you experience or some extra tools which don't really need. Did cash in a couple of thermal ones and got a couple of bits, but nothing special. What do we get this time? Flask of Magnum Skin, we'll keep that safe. A bit more netherrack, we don't need that. Put them away. Some prismatic cobwebs. Apotheosis is one of your enchanting mods. We are going to come to that very, very soon. Another clay balls, a couple of potions, and then these different chunks. Now, that saves me going out and mining them again. But, yeah, use them on the filter downstairs. So, right, back to where we were before. I'll be back again once we've smelted up enough stuff for our steelworks. Right, we've got what we need. Just going to throw those in there for now. First of all, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lots of coke bricks, and then 9 lots of blast bricks. The one thing I almost forgot with immersive engineering, since we are heading down this road, you need your engineer's hammer. There are a couple of the tools and a couple of things before it starts telling us to make these, so we are going to get those made as well, just to save on having to go back and reclaim stuff. But that's easy enough. That's easy enough. That's easy enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 27 of those. Let's get these made first. So some pliers. You'll need these to create wires. Screwdriver is something quite new. Certainly since the last time I played with it in any sort of depth. So looking forward to seeing how that works. But let's get that made. And then we need 9 of those. So let's have a look. Wire cutter is used for, again, wire crafting. Screwdriver, redstone connectors. Oh yes, i.e. plays you can do a lot more with wired and like distance redstone. Let's get the reward for that. That is a Kinetic Dynamo. Oh, of all the rewards to drop us. That's getting saved. That's getting saved over here in our... In fact, no, I can throw it in here, to be honest, for now. Here, while I think on, as well, I have ground copper and ground zinc. Reason for that, I use that to make brass dust. Throw that in there to make brass. So like we do with the Invar and the Electrum, this makes us the brass that we need for create. And I believe for a few other things as well. Yeah, so the Ars Navonis, brass. Obviously the create does. Yeah. The Block Zapper, the Hellfire Forge. Yeah. Do need plenty of brass, so that can stay there. And there is that. So, coke bricks. You create a 3x3 structure. I'm missing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. You tap the front of it with your hammer. That makes it a coke oven. Same with the blast furnace. Now, the thing about the blast furnace is it can be automated, but only after you've upgraded it. And to upgrade it, you need steel. So I am going to try and get this automated as well. But for now, we could do with some coal. Now, you can put coal straight in to here, and it will turn it into coal coke. I find I prefer doing it in blocks. And it'll turn the entire block into coal coke. And then you can put the coal coke in here with iron, and that'll turn into steel. Now, that can take a while, and the problem is that will start to fill up with creosote, and then you run out of space and you can't do anything else with it. So to try and help that, go back to one of our lovely fluid tanks from Mechanism. Can't make the advanced ones just yet, but those will be coming. I am going to get most of my machines are going to be from Mechanism because you can do them in factories. But again, that's a few episodes down the line. So for now, I think we'll leave it there. Between episodes, I'm just going to set the filter up down here. I'm going to build one more machine here, which is a sawmill, and we might get to use it and see why very soon, because I think the next job I want to do is a little bit of monster slaying, and I'm thinking I might head to one of these dungeons. There are a couple of things I want, and it's much easier to find them there than it is anywhere else. Could also do with a bit of an armour upgrade. We've got plenty of enchanted armour here, so I'm pretty sure I'll find something. But for now, hit like, hit subscribe. Got well over what we normally do, but yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, comment below. You guys take it steady. Have a good one. Bye bye.